All right. Welcome once again to the Pia Canela live session on Sundays at 8 p.m., where we discuss everything that's going on in the universe of Pia Canela and, of course, trying to inform our students and make it a two-way conversation. We want to make sure that we open up a forum where our students can go ahead and give suggestions, give comments, any concerns that you may have, any questions that you may have, so we can further inform our students of everything that's going on at Pia Canela. All right. So we are getting better at this. One of the things that we're planning on doing very soon is having more educational videos. One topic that came up this week was the fact that what happens when an on-two dancer meets an on-one dancer on the dance floor. What is the etiquette to handle? That was one of the topics that we kind of discussed in class, and I like to kind of take a moment to discuss that. Not today, but it's coming soon. Another topic that came out recently was the fact that we were looking at what is the difference between wearing a suede bottom sole compared to a leather bottom sole on a shoe, and what are the best shoes when it comes to dance shoes out there. So we'll be talking about those as well. And if you have any comments, guys, don't forget that we have the ability to look at our chats on all three social media streams, both YouTube, Facebook, and of course, Instagram as well. So if you're out there, let us know where you guys are joining us from. If you've never joined us before, welcome. This is the Pia Canela Live. It happens every Sunday at 8 p.m. It's where we discuss everything that's going on in the Pia Canela universe in an effort, again, to keep our students, our family, our friends, our peers, everyone informed of what's happening. All right. And the way that we usually start this is discussing what classes are starting this week. Lock it down. Kennel says happy Easter. That's right. Happy Easter. I almost forgot about that. All right. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. And again, it is Easter. Dima joining us again. Welcome back. Second week he's been with us. All right. Bianca, by the way, is in the background over here.
Hey everyone!
Hopefully you guys can we'll have a camera on her one of these days. She's a little camera shy out there. So
Yes.
but she is kind of answering some of the questions that are going on the chat. So, again, if you're out there, you're hearing us, join the conversation. Let us know if you have any questions, concerns, comments. But let's get started. When it comes to classes this week, this is the third week of April. We're going into April 18th through April 22nd. Hey, guys, don't forget, tomorrow is the last day for taxes. Sorry, I had to remind you guys. Some of you may be doing your taxes right now. So, Monday, April 18th, because today this is Easter week and it got extended until Monday. So, if you have not done your taxes, it's an excellent time to get them done between now and tomorrow. You have until midnight, or go ahead and file an extension. Maybe that helps out. Okay. Hopefully, I'm reminding some people out there about their tax situations. All right, let's get started. Monday, April 18. There's a lot of classes. I want to remind you, if you're watching this for the first time, most of our classes are curriculum-led classes, which means that it's best to join the classes in the first or second week of the class starting. But if you have prior experience, meaning that you have danced the style in the past or you have taken classes in the past, then you don't have to wait for the first or second week. You can join in at any moment in time. But if you are new to a specific style, unless it's an open level class, it's always best to go ahead and join in the first and second week. So that way you're learning cumulatively. All right. So with that said, Monday, April 18, yours truly, I will be teaching a new cycle of Salsa on 2 level 1, 2, and 3 classes. Level 1 starts at 6:30, level 2 at 7:30, level 3 at 8:30 p.m. That's happening on tomorrow. Alan is also in its second week. Alan with Tango, level 1 and level 2. Level 1 is happening at 7:30, level 2 happening at 8:30. Those classes are still open, and it is the last day to go ahead and join those classes because it's in the second week. Again, that's Tango level 1 and Tango level 2. On Tuesday, April 19, actually, let me see. Looks like somebody has a question. Report your crypto gains and losses. That must be Brian. That has to be Brian. Maybe that could be one of the topics that we can find out how many people are actually in the scene in the dance school or in the dance community actually are involved with crypto. That would be a nice little topic. And what are their favorite picks? All right. So absolutely. Brian, maybe you can kick us off. Let us know what your favorite pick is. I think I know what your favorite pick is, but I'll leave it alone. Let's talk about it after I finish the schedule. So, Tuesday, April 19, guys, we have Salsa on 1 starting their cycle as well. Ed has been doing an amazing job. He has level 1, level 2 classes starting this Tuesday. Level 1 is starting at 7:30, level 2 starting at 8:30. Okay. And the classes are going so well that we're considering even a level 3. So if you are an on one dancer out there, this is a great chance to go ahead and join the level 2 and expectation of seeing a level 3 coming soon. If you are an on 2 dancer and you've never experimented with on 1, well, maybe this is an opportunity too to learn a different language of salsa dancing. On Tuesday, April 19th, we also have the second week of Zouk classes. Zouk, led by Vinny, also doing an amazing job. His classes, his level 1 is at 6:30, level 2 at 7:30, and level 3 at 8:30 p.m. Please be reminded that for level 2s, 3s, and so on, it's you have to complete the previous level first. Okay, unless again you're coming with some experience, and it's always good to arrive at least 5 minutes early, speak to the instructor and let them know, hey, I've taken classes before, or I grew up dancing this, or whatever it may be. I have prior experience, and I'd like to at least try for the first 5 or 10 minutes of class to see if I can go ahead and hang. And if I can't, then the instructor will, tap you on the shoulder and let you know, hey, it's best if you start at level 2 or level 1. So again, remember, these classes are cumulative. A lot of students, that could be another topic, Bianca. A lot of students decide to skip around in the levels, and they don't understand that they're doing themselves a disservice, because in the end, what ends up happening to all those people is they got to go back to level 1 in order to learn the basics of each one of these dance styles. If not, everybody wants to learn the most fanciest turn pattern, most fanciest shine.
The best quote is "You're going nowhere fast."
You're
In life,
going nowhere
everywhere.
fast. There you go. Bianca says you're going. Actually, why don't you type that up? I'm going to put that up. You're going nowhere fast is a little bit. Bianca's dropping some wisdom bombs right now. Wisdom bombs.
In dance and in life.
There you go. All right. So we're gonna, as soon as she types it up, I'm gonna put it up. Her advice to new students or students that are jumping around is you are going. What is it?
Nowhere
Nowhere
fast.
fast. There it is. So let me show that quote so that it pops up. Again, this is in reference to students that jump around in different levels. It's always best to take your time. There is no immediate gratification when it comes to dancing. You got to start at level 1, okay, and then move on to level 2, and then move on to level 3, et cetera, et cetera. That's the best way to do it. All right. Okay, let's see what else is cooking here. We done with Tuesdays. Moving on to Wednesdays. All right. On Wednesday, we have Mio. Mio starting her new belly dance classes at 7:30 and then 8:30, level 1 and level 2 respectively. If you have never taken belly dance, it is an amazing class. And if you've are a hardcore salsero or bachatero, belly dance classes come in handy when it comes to hip movement and body movement, uh, isolation of your arms, of your shoulders, even your hair. So definitely check it out. Belly dance classes starting this Wednesday, April 20th. Then we have stretch classes for dancers. That's in its second week. So that's with Katrina at 6:30 and her heels class right after that, guys. So if you want to be a little sexy, that's open for men and women, by the way, not just women. And that's at 7:30 on Wednesdays. All right. Moving on to Thursdays. Thursdays, we have a lot of people don't know that we have Zumba classes, especially around now. This is the best time. A lot of people are looking to kind
Get
of.
ready for summer,
That's right. They're
baby.
trying to get ready for summer. They're trying to slim down a little bit. What better way to do that than putting a little more aerobic activity in your life? And Elena's killing it. She's got some great music. I stopped by the other day. She did.
Mm-hmm.
She's got some great music, some great moves in Zumba. So check it out at 6:30. That's an open class. So that's a good example. If you go to our class schedule and you see that a class is an open class, it means that there are no levels. It means that it accepts drop-in students all the time. And we make sure as we go ahead and set up the programming for the school that there is open classes every single day, so that worst comes to worst is always a class that you can go ahead and attend. Ron's classes is in week 3, but he did tell me that he's still open for students to join. This is the last week to join his classes. So we have swing, level 1 and level 2 being offered at the same time at 7:30, and then hustle being offered right after that at 8:30. That's level 1, level 2, swing and hustle. Flamenco also on Thursday, April 21st is in its second week. So if you missed last week, you're still in time to join that class. Flamenco, by the way, for both men and women. Also another class that's really good for salsa dancers because you get arm styling, you get the attitude, you get a lot of footwork as well. So, and Giselle doing a great job when it comes to that. Okay. And last but not least, on Friday, April 22nd, all classes are now in the third week. So those are not open for new students. If you have prior experience, you can certainly jump in, speak to either myself, Jason, or Lou 5 minutes before the class, so we know that you're coming. But otherwise, new students for salsa and bachata, you should be joining the Monday class, which is tomorrow, April 18th. And as far as bachata is concerned, you can probably jump in on Wednesday, April 20th. All right, guys. So that does it as far as classes are concerned. Let me quickly check to see if we have any comments. I'm going to hide this. No comments. Hey, Reina, good to see you again. Reina, always a faithful follower. She's been with us, I think, 3 weeks straight. Maifik is missing. I haven't seen Maifik.
On vacation in Africa.
Maifik is on vacation in Africa and wants to go to Puerto Rico
Yes.
as well. Oh my goodness. We'll be talking about the Puerto Rico trip in just a little bit. All right. So again, guys, let's make this a two-way conversation. We want to make sure that our students have an opportunity to discuss any questions, concerns, suggestions. And I keep saying this every week. It's your school, guys. I'm just kind of directing it. So if there are specific type of classes that you would like to see more of at the school, this is what this is for. So you have an opportunity to go ahead and say, hey, I want to see more this type of class, or more levels, or more workshops, or whatever it may be. This is your chance to go ahead and make sure that that your voices are heard. Okay. All right, let's move on. Workshops. I am going to be doing a salsa spinning workshop on Thursday, April 21st, 8:30 to 9:30, guys. It goes on sale tomorrow. So make sure that you register for that class soon, because it's a popular workshop, and we only have, I think, like 12 slots open or something, right? I think it's 12 or 14 slots open on this one. So please, 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 if you're interested in that, you need a little extra help with your spinning, you want to make sure that you take that workshop from 8:30 to 9:30 on Thursday. What do we do in that workshop? Well, number one, we go over preparation steps. Number two, we go over techniques, so as to not to get dizzy. Spotting technique. We go over as well compression technique. We go over what your arm should be doing, what your core muscles should be doing, what your shoulders should be doing, how to position your legs, and so forth. And then we give you drills so that you can not only learn new technique or polish up new technique, but you can actually take those drills home. And if you are disciplined enough and repeat those drills at home, you're going to get better. In between we typically do a workshop on spinning every 2 months. So if I can see you again in 2 months and and you've been practicing, we'll see the difference right away. And then we can give you even more advanced tips at that point. So again, spinning workshop happening on Thursday, April 21st from 8:30 to 9:30. What else is cooking? Let me quickly look. It's already on our online store. Okay, excellent. So if you are viewing this right now live, then register right away. That way you don't get locked out. All right. So quickly mentioning our specials, I want to remind students that a lot of you are actually watching these videos on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and then I haven't seen you yet inside the dance studio. So I want to encourage you to come down and remind you that we do have a returning student special offer, which means that if you were a student before the pandemic and you stopped because of it and you're ready to get back to dance classes, you can go ahead and get 2 months of unlimited classes, guys. 2 months of unlimited classes, and for a price of $200. So for the price of 1 month, you're basically getting 2 months right there. So it's an excellent way. Maybe you spend a whole month just polishing up your moves, and then the second month you go ahead and start getting to where you were before. So definitely come and check us out, guys. I'd love to see a lot of students. I know a lot of you moved away from New York City and now you can't come to class. But for those of you that are still here, we hope that you return, and we'd like to know, maybe that could be another topic, why some of the old students have not returned yet. I hear that it's because of remote working, or maybe they're still afraid, or the transit system is not the best. But we want to hear from you. Why is it? Maybe we can help. Okay. So what else is cooking? SOBs. A lot of people love the SOBs events that we had. We were planning on doing another one in May. I don't have the date yet. We are hopefully going to be talking about that next week. So stay tuned. Next Sunday, hopefully we'll give you more information about that. All right. Poconos. If you have not bought your Poconos trip, it is the first trip that we're doing. First going away trip since the pandemic. May 13th to the 15th, we are heading to the Poconos. It's a whole weekend of workshops. It's a weekend of shows. It's a weekend of competitions, and just getting the hell out of New York City and being in the woods for a little bit is certainly something that a lot of people find gratifying. So May 13th to the 15th, come and support Pia Canela. We'll be there teaching, we'll be there performing. I'll be DJing and hosting the Sunday night competition. So it should be a lot of fun. Packages range $175 for a full package and $115 for just an evening package. Now, those prices are going to go up if they haven't gone up already. You want to check? I'm not sure. If they haven't gone up already, they're going to be going up very soon. So you want to make sure that, again, you go ahead and get your package. Let's see. Brian X says on Instagram, I want to bring up a discussion suggestion for a change. The topic is have video recording as a requirement for partner work classes. Have video recording as a requirement for partner work classes. What does that mean? Brian, if you're listening, you got to give me a little more explanation on that. Because maybe he's talking about, one of the pet peeves that I have is that people like to record the partner work classes that we have. And then they forget that it's cumulative. And then the next week they come down, they don't even look at the videos they themselves took. So maybe that's what he's talking about. So Brian, if you can give me a little more explanation. In the meantime, another event that's happening is here in New York City, May 27th through the 30th. We're talking about the BIG Salsa Festival. BIG Salsa Festival. It's Memorial Day weekend, okay, and it's happening at the New York Hilton. All right, so tickets are going to be available through our website as well. And again, that is an entire weekend of classes, performances, workshops. The world comes together at the New York Hilton that Memorial Day weekend in order to celebrate salsa. And of course, we'll be there teaching, performing, hosting, and all that stuff. So if you have an opportunity to join us, why not buy tickets through us? Those tickets will be available this week through our online store. All right, let's see. Brian says to have teachers video record the lessons at the end of every partner work class, no exception. Contrary to Joe's belief, there are students that do watch the video. No, I'm not saying that they don't watch. I'm just saying not everyone does. Visit, adjust, and continue. Teacher recorded. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's a good suggestion. I think that most of the instructors are willing to do that. So right now it's just myself teaching partner work and Lou teaching partner work. So if I'll talk to Lou, I don't see why. I've seen videos of his stuff already. Plus, also keep in mind that we put it up on Instagram too. So if you happen to be in the class and you didn't get a chance to record it, we have those recordings. Just go to our Instagram. Hopefully you're following us already, and you can check out the video recordings there. We sometimes post them up on YouTube and on Facebook, something that we're planning on doing much more of. But we're trying to use the limited staff and time that we have. So we're, for now, posting directly to Instagram. Okay. So we don't have, let me see. Yeah. I mean, and in the classroom, we allowed people to go ahead and record the partner work as well. So at the end of the class, remind the instructor that, hey, we like to record it. Sometimes the instructors get overzealous like me. And, we forget that it's a 1 hour class. And in reality, it should be like a 50-minute class with 5 minutes people coming in, 5 minutes leaving out. But we also want to have enough time to have people record some of the stuff that we're doing. So I know on Tuesday, we always record it because it is a strongly cumulative class. So again, Brian, if you have a little more details, I'd love to know more about that. Keep writing so that way we can go ahead and address that. All right, so I think that does it. I think that's everything. Mm-hmm. Again, if you're just watching us now, guys, you are looking at the Sunday live session. It happens every Sunday at 8 p.m. And what ends up happening is that we discuss everything that's affecting the Pia Canela universe and a little bit more. We really are trying to make this a two-way conversation with our students and our audience. So if you're out there and you have suggestions, comments, obviously everything on the positive side, yes, constructive criticism, we'd be happy to discuss it to make the school better. Let's see. We missed last week partner work 2.5 class, Joe. 3 different students for the recording. Unfortunately, I had to remind them that we were not allowed at that time. I don't know. I'm lost a little bit there. So I think that we only added one move. If it was my class, I think that's what it was. I think we only added one specific move, and that's the reason why we didn't go ahead and do a recording with just myself like we did the previous week. So it may have been an unfortunate situation, but again, if you come to class next week, we'll go ahead and review it. And I'm happy, Brian, that you're one of the few that is going ahead and looking at the videos. It's unfortunate, but the way I can tell is because when we walk into class the following week, not everybody remembers the entire partner work. And I tell everybody, if you're going to learn partner work, the tips to learning partner work is number one, making sure that you can go ahead and practice it. So we have practice parties on Fridays, every first and third Friday of the month, in order to make sure that you can go ahead and execute these moves, right? Number one, you don't have to come to my party. You can go somewhere else, but invite us. Maybe you have a party in your house and invite the whole school so we can go down and practice with you, right? But we give you the opportunity to practice. That's how it stays in your head. And number two, at the classes, we do offer the ability to record so that you can kind of remind yourself about those partner works so that the following week you can go ahead and continue. And three, the classes are cumulative. So the partner work classes, even though they're 4 weeks long, every single week we're adding to the pattern that we started in week number one. So as long as you keep coming to every single week, right, you'll be able to refresh your memory and go ahead and continue with the class. So, but talk to me about 5 minutes before the class. Maybe there's some more that we can do to make sure that you're getting the maximum out of the classes. All right. So quick rundown, guys, to finish it off. Again, new classes for the week. Check our class schedule. A big recommendation is join if you're a new student in the first or second week. If you have prior experience, go ahead and talk to the instructor 5 minutes before so you can go ahead and join it. Right? We have primarily new salsa classes on Monday, tango still available on Tuesday, salsa on one starting a new cycle, zoo class is still available. Wednesday, belly dance is starting a new cycle with the stretch and heel still available. On Thursday, swing and hustle are still available. Flamenco starting a new cycle as well on Thursdays. Fridays classes are closed unless you have prior experience. All right, I'm doing a workshop on Thursday, 8:30 to 9:30. That's April 21st. Register as soon as you can if you're interested in that. We talked about the returning student special offer. If you were a student before the pandemic, again, you can get 2 months for the price of one, just so we can get you back on board. The práctica for this week, Friday, April 22nd, has been postponed until May 6th. On May 6th, we're going to have some surprises. We're going to have some performances on that day. Some of the students from the class, the Bachata Challenge, are they performing on that day? Maybe. Okay. We are programming an event at SOBs in the month of May. Poconos and BIG are the two events that are up and coming. Tickets are available there. And last but not least, Puerto Rico. So that's right, Puerto Rico. We are planning a trip ongoing. I will be going to Puerto Rico this coming weekend in an effort to solidify some of the trip's details. We're going to definitely be including El Yunque. That's the update for this week. If you guys don't know what El Yunque is, it is a national forest park. It is gorgeous with natural rivers. We'll be making a trip there. Remember, the package are 5 days and 7 days. The trip will be happening in August or September. We're leaning more towards the second week of September. But again, if you are interested in joining the Puerto Rico vacation trip with Pia Canela, you want to make sure that you join the chat. And the chat, the link will be posted later on, I guess.
They can DM us for the chat.
DM us, Bianca says. Direct message us so that you can be added to the Puerto Rico chat where the latest updates on that are going to be posted. Yes. So next weekend, next Sunday, I will be broadcasting from the beautiful island of San Juan, Puerto Rico, giving you in the background. You should be able to see what you guys are going to be able to see live on the Pia Canela Salsa Vacation. That's it, folks. I'm going to let you guys go. Enjoy your Easter Sunday. Hopefully you guys are with your friends, family, and you had a great weekend, and you're going to have an even better week with all the Pia Canela classes coming up. Spread the word, guys. Spread the love. We need as much support as possible as we try to rebuild our school coming out of the pandemic. My name is Joe, and I shall see you next Sunday.